I've got the mighty Acty here on the rack. Let's show you some of the key points and the finer features of this luxury automobile. One of the cool features is that it's right-hand drive. So getting fast food is a little bit more complicated. But shifting with the left hand is actually remarkably easy because it's just like how it is if you were sitting over here, right? In and up is 1, straight back is 2, straight up is 3. It's just that you're sitting here and you're doing it with your left hand instead of your right hand. So as long as you keep that in mind, you're safe. And then yeah, turn signals are over here. So this car has air ride in the rear. The pump is right down here. And the gauge is right under here with the dump valve. And 30 psi seems to make this thing ride really, really smooth. Alright, and here we are underneath the vehicle. And you can see we put uprated springs in the front for the heavier American driver, I suppose. And also it just handles more compliantly and assuredly. There was a little rust stoppage right here. As you can see, that's not happened over here yet. And yes, it was an island vehicle, so there's a bit of rust, and it's also super old. And the steering is interesting because there's just a rod that comes straight from the steering wheel right down into here. And then there's right into the rack, and then right across here there's a rod that connects here, and then it just levers against this point and then just steers this way and this way. And that's all you get for steering. And yeah, so let's check out the engine. It's right there. So transmission's right behind it. And for the front drive, the front differential is right here. Front drive line goes right up here to another differential that's under there and drives the front wheels. The engine's kind of hiding behind this cover and it's mounted to the frame off the front, but here's where the timing belt hides, and this is basically the valve cover, and this is where that oil goes right down right into the valve cover. Here's the exhaust manifold. Up top there's a carburetor, and yeah, I did the timing belt. And the oil pan is all hidden. The engine is all hidden because it's super exposed. Let me move the light and show you the rear. So here's the rear end. Look at this little differential. I'll give you kind of a size comparison. That's my hand. It's an average man hand. And that's the differential. So yeah, it's got air shocks. So it's all air ride. And just depending on the pressure back here is how much they will dampen or lift, because it has a leaf spring otherwise. And yeah, there's the little cable routed to the front. Same with the other side. And then here's the heater system. So it takes heat from the exhaust and plums it up to heat the cabin area. Pretty funny old school Volkswagen design. So yeah, then they welded up this this motorcycle exhaust right to the stock, which is kind of silly and fun. That's what this whole truck is about. Look at this little dirt bike wheel. It's tiny. It's tiny, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. Drum brakes in the rear. Some aftermarket wheels. Yeah, what else can we see? Here's the gear levers for the shifter. Yeah, the little transmission from here back is all gearbox, and here's a motor mount right up here to the frame, to the chassis. But yeah, the oil filter, convenient, just right down here. Little dirty because this thing is a workhorse. And yeah, there's your radiator fan. I'll be draining the fluid out of the little petcock valve here, and trying to find a block drain. Yeah, there's probably one, but yeah, so the air just all comes from the front through here. I think these are the yeah, just various electrical components and then it just flows through the back, through the tiny little radiator. And look at that big old fan though. That fan works hard. And it's right under your butt, so that probably helps heat the occupants as well. But yeah, there's a little tour of the underside of the super cool Honda Acty. All the activities going on here. Alright, catch you next time. Actually, there's more. Let's get to the back and show you guys the top of the engine, since I need to get there anyway. And there is access to the engine. So to get to that I have to remove this box. But look what else I did. I lowered the side panels. Now it's ready for battle. It's in battle mode right now. It actually looks like an ammo box, don't you think? Kind of an ammunitions weapons box. But yes, you can hold on. These are the oh shit bars, I suppose, for all the kids to ride in back. But look at that thing. It's like a transformer. Alright, let's get this box off. And there's the cheap self-promotion for the day. But bam, look. Without the box. Utility, baby. Alright, now here comes the hatch popped. Ready? Bam, okay. Hatch popped. Let's see what we got going on down here. Well, here's the intake. Air filter is probably in here. We're going to pop that out and take a look at it. Carburetor's down here. The throttle cable's here. Shifter cables are here. This is the alternator. Danger. Don't stick your fingers in there. Be careful. And it's only written in English because we're idiots. They don't need to know that stuff. But the distributor is right there. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is a 2-cylinder. It's a 2-cylinder. This is a 2-cylinder. So this is maybe the first generation, since it's only a 2-cylinder. I thought it was a 3-cylinder, but this is the coil wire. And then it distributes between 2 cylinders. Whatever. Details, details. How many cylinders the car has. And there they are. Right there. Yep. Learning as we go here. Air filter housing is over here. And yeah, this just has to be the carburetor, which I can't wait to rebuild. That's always fun. Alright, what else can I show you? Well, I found the air filter. It's in this little canister under the engine. It goes from the carburetor to a little box. Little box is there. And then right under to this little canister. Sneaky, sneaky. And it looks like it's in fairly decent condition. Let's pull it out. Yep, looks pretty damn good. Maybe I'll blow it out. Alright, and that does it for the little undercar review of this awesome Honda. So happy to have it in my shop and happy to be able to share it with you guys. I gotta get back to work now. Stop pretending what I'm doing and actually do stuff. So off I go. Till next time.